East Florida Explorer here. Welcome to the channel. Today I am in Ormond Beach, Volusia County, Florida, in a really old area right along Old Dixie Highway. Lots of history. Old Kings Road runs through these woods. And this area here is Plantation Oaks, or just another trailer park community. They keep building through this this road here. They're just clear cutting woods left and right around this place. It's sad. I'm gonna take a ride down this road because there's so much development where they just started knocking down all the trees. And down at the other end is Old Dixie Highway and the Old Kings Road that no longer exists through the woods. Also, there's an old historic site called the Frenchman's Fields, and I did a video on that almost like a year ago. Check it out. But that area down there is full of history, and they're just plowing it down. I mean, there might not be anything in the woods, but there possibly always could be something. So I'm gonna ride down there and just do a little video, just show, document, you know, what's happening. Because once all the trees are gone and the original natural land, and it's houses or trailers or whatever they keep putting in here, it'll never go back. And the history will always be lost and forgotten. Join me. I'm gonna take a little drive down this road. Probably pretty windy. Today there's a cold front trying to move in. It was like 80 something degrees yesterday, and now today it's like dropping 68 degrees. Gloomy. But yeah, I'll try not to have too much wind as I drive. But all this land has been kind of developing, and over to the left side of me here, it's already developed, and they're still going, but it's just like huge modular home, trailer park home. It's just like a newer age trailer park, really, but it's huge. And it's, well, it's a retirement too. It's like 55 plus, so I guess you could sell that pretty good to those snowbirds until a hurricane comes. But all the land to the right just started getting all knocked down and developed. So that's sad. They left a buffer, but now we're getting into it. You could see it more. I'll pull in here where it says new homes. Look at that, new homes. Let's get out for a second. Check it out. And then right across from me is the Plantation Oaks that started developing like a couple years ago. And now it's directly on the other side. They're doing the same thing. But it's crazy because they just whack all the land down at once. And then they replant these little trees. It's just not the same. But all these lots will just be like mobile homes, modular homes, like a new age trailer with nice roads. But all this land up here, I'm in between a lot of plantations too, old plantations that I've done videos on, and just a lot of history in the area. I hate to see it go. I hate to see, like this side, I think I just read it's like 4,000 homes, 4,000 modular homes. Behind me in the Plantation Oaks, it's probably got to be a couple thousand because it just keeps going. I'm gonna ride that way towards the Old Dixie Highway, towards more of the history before this cold front really comes in and starts pouring rain on me. All right, I made it down here to pretty much Old Kings Road that doesn't exist anymore, and Old Dixie Highway. But this is like all the crazy development that's happening down here, and all these trees down here are like big oak trees with the Spanish moss hanging off of them. So that's sad if they're gonna knock those down. But all behind me, this area has been getting developed like crazy. Frenchman's Fields is like over there, like a super historic site. And down at the end of the road here is Old Dixie Highway. Just lots of big oak trees and lots of Spanish moss. And I just wanted to kind of walk down here to the construction line and just see, you know, but way over there, it's so much cleared land that just goes like that. It looks like a mile or two, or and they just started doing this. Just clearing it all at once. Crazy. Really is crazy. And you could see all the oaks back there with the Spanish moss that they haven't hit yet, they haven't cut down. But look at this stuff. Like these palm trees in here, there's so many palm trees around that they're so tall, man. They're so historic old. And I see some pine trees, even though I don't care for pine trees, but they're just massive beast trees, you know. They've been here forever. Lots of oaks in there, man. Lots of oaks. That's a curse. They used to never knock down an oak tree. Bad luck or something. I hate to sound like a tree hugger in this video, and I do like development for a living, you know. I do like house pads, and I have to be around this stuff all the time, you know. I just don't agree with it when you go through and you want to build like 4,000 houses at once, and then you just clear cut all the land off. And it's not just about the trees, it's about like, there's a lot of animals that live in here too, and a lot of it is the history of the land. But it's just like, yeah. But yeah, I hate to sound like a tree hugger or whatever. But man, stuff like this has got to stop. I mean, I don't mind people building a house here and there, saving all the trees around it, build your house. Like, that'd be cool anyways. Why would you want to knock this? It's beautiful scenery. But whatever. Just speaking my mind in this video, just a little. I'm gonna walk around maybe towards up the front here where Old Kings Road would have went through back long ago. And that's also like a sad thing too, because right down the road here on Old Dixie Highway, Old Kings Road used to cross over that, but now it dead ends because it's Halifax Plantation, which is another one of these communities that clear cuts the land, builds all these houses. They're nicer houses, but still they dead ended Old Kings Road there. And now there's just like a couple big chunks of coquina rocks, like kind of blocking it from what the trail or the road used to be, like a dirt road. And one day I'm going to show that, just the rocks. I mean, I just always want to stop and just show it, because that's where that old road was. So crazy. Weird little opening here. Probably just when they like brought their machines in, the equipment. Man, sad. Just walking, just seeing if I see anything. Saw a little weird trail right here. Just gonna walk right over here to the silt fence and check it out. Looks like they went around something with the silt fence. Maybe there's something in that middle piece. Old Indian lands before it was plantation lands. It's like you never know, like what's in the dirt, you know, just sitting there. And you see the color of the sand, it's like yellow. Huh. I had to jump back a couple steps. I saw something. I'm gonna hop back out. What is that? What is that? Bone? It's hard. Something. There's little chunks of stuff. No, that was a rock. But yeah, you never know. Huh. And just like I said, you never know. Wow. Not on a bottle hunting mission today, but look at that. This is an old A1 steak sauce bottle, and there it says it. Ew, focus. I never, well, I got the GoPro, so I don't need to focus, but I never can get that embossed from an A1 sauce. Tell me if you can see it. Anybody see it? Probably not. But yeah, that's an old A1 steak sauce bottle, and it says it. Man, it's so faded on this one. The A1 sauce right down the side. Dump it out. And that's crazy. So it's right here, but that sauce was laying right here. See, there's old stuff here. People used to live here long ago. It says Mayfair brand company limited. Huh. Crazy. I found a bunch of these at another dump before. There's still a pile of them there. I got a couple at home, but I might just hold it in my hand because that's pretty interesting. There's just the A1 steak sauce bottle. And it probably, to think about it, yep, no way. It came from here. This is sad. Look at that. It's a piece of plate. Look at that. More glass. Oh man. So there's like old glass in here. I see it everywhere. Oh, look at that. Really cool pattern. That's cool. Man. Whoa, no way. It was a crock bottom. Oh, and it was blue. Look at that, it says it. There's a 2 stamped into it. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that. They crushed it. They drove right over it with their machines and they just crushed it. Freaking history, man. That's what I'm saying. Wow. So in this, there's old bottles. I didn't mean to turn my video of this place getting developed into like bottles, but it is what I like to do for a hobby. Look at this stuff, man. It's everywhere in their stuff, what they've been pushing up. Wow. Insane. I just can't believe it. Like this, it has broken glass everywhere. Old bottles, old plates, and Crocs. Look at this piece. Oh shoot, what was that? Something. Oh man, that makes me sad. I don't like to see that stuff. Piece of an old Croc. Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna walk around some more in here. I don't really care. Because I'm documenting this before this is all gone. What they keep doing. Let's see. China by Iroquois, USA. I always see that plate in a lot of the dumps that I go in. Wow. That is some sad stuff, man. That bottom of that Croc. Here's another one of them. Plates. Must have had a bunch of dishes over here. So you could tell this definitely was a home site at one time. Probably a few, you know. Old mason top. Look, there's just glass. Amber color. Wow. Blows my mind. Wow. Now, I don't ever get to do any fun ones like this. I guess if I'd say it was a fun job, I wouldn't be able to work. I'd be having to jump down every minute and say, oh, there's something. Man. Oh no, what's this? Look at that plate. Wow, that's old. You can even hear it. Sounds like whatever it's made out of. Pretty cool, man. And I feel like I'm probably making a super long video here, but this is pretty fascinating. And then here's that chunk in the middle. It looks like they saved. Man. So crazy. I don't see any more bits and pieces of stuff, glass or anything. But seeing the crock and all that and like the old dishes, it just shows how old, you know, the area is, and that people used to live here. And you can see it, the woods, they're just so cleared out. Like they've been cleared by hand long ago, just in this little area. Man, so sad. Wow. And then this area that I'm in right here lines up with, I believe, right through the other side of the woods is the old Kings Road that doesn't exist. So it shot through here somewhere in this area. I mean, I could be on it, it could be there. And like they said, that Old Kings Road has moved a little here and there over time. Wow, crazy, really crazy. Oh my God, look at this air plant. Look at this air plant. That is the most massive air plant I've seen in my life. I mean, it's bigger, it's like half my body, like my torso. That's the size of it. It's huge. And if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about by air plants, they always grow on the oak trees and stuff. But that one, that's a beast. That's been there for a long time. Usually you find them, they're like, you know, they could fit in your hand. So I made it to the end of their silt fence here. It goes that way probably really far. And then they're gonna clear cut all that, you know, everything that's inside the fence. So, man, crazy. Somebody told me there was a structure out here. I think it seems like there was quite a few of them long ago. These old woods here. Another old sign out here. Look at that. From turpentine days. One of these heady pots, whatever you call them things. I always just see them in the woods all the time when I was a kid. Yep. That was not too far from here where I grown up. That's why I love these plantation lands. Look, another piece of it. Could be a piece of it or a piece of Indian pottery. Sure, it's a piece of the pot. Yeah, we're definitely in some very old land that hasn't been disturbed since the plantation days. Man, really wish this wasn't happening. And the whole other side, Old Dixie Highway right over here, the whole other side of that road is all state land, and it's protected, thankfully, because the land looks just like this. And you know, if developers could get their hands on it, that's some prime real estate over there. Because over there has lots of unique features. And see, now I'm back out. Kind of did a little walk through the woods on their little dirt trails. Man, it's so sad though. God, development, more people. The place can, like, there's already so many people. Oh, check it out. Just came out. And right here, there's like an old chunk of coquina. Look at that. Old chunk of coquina. Wow. That's old. Well, yeah, here's the chimney. I did a video on this once before in the Frenchman Fields. Over there, there's a sign, information sign. There's another sign that talks about Old Kings Road and the history. But it's crazy that this chimney, they left it, but this was a structure here, and now it's just right in the middle. It's the median grass strip here of the way to get into this development. Crazy, man, crazy. This whole area to me should have been saved. Historic sites should all been saved as a big park. Wow. Everything's gonna be gone one day. I'm surprised this is still here. And walk around here today. It's been a really crazy, weird day. The sun just popped out and it's overcast. It was drizzling a little, and it was really warm when I woke up, and then it got a little crispy cool. I just put the jacket on after my ride down here, and then now it's like, keep feeling these warm bursts of wind. It's all warm. Look at these woods though. Cool hikeable woods. Just keep your eyes out for pygmy rattlesnakes. They love this kind of stuff, and they blend in perfect. Crazy part, I came back to the glass spot. Around all this glass, I keep seeing these bone pieces. That's a weird bone. It almost like, it's like skull or something, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this, where they thrown their trash long ago, I mean, it could be a cemetery right here, and they were just like barely cutting into it. I'll have to come back and check this place out and see in a little bit. It's more of that same plate. But yeah, see, they take some more of this tree out of here. What they kind of go through. Yeah, the further I go this way, I don't really see any more like plates or trash, kind of like old stuff. Just back there, really fascinating, hard not to look. But I'm gonna go. Probably made a super long video already, but it's all good. I'm gonna go way over in that direction where those group of trees are. I saw a car come out of there earlier when I pulled up. See what's over there. Okay, so I just turned the corner, kind of made it over here this direction at these woods I was pointing at, and it's right under this big power line trail. Massive destruction. And it's strange. I wonder if there was a reasoning for them saving this little chunk of woods, or kind of like all the little chunks of woods that they do save. I'd say it would be like something that had something old hiding in it, but it's probably just like to preserve a little bit of land for the wildlife, really. But you never know. I'm in the middle of Dummit Plantation, McRae, Addison Blockhouse, Bulow Plantation. There's a lot around. But yeah, here made it to this backside where it's totally clear cut, ready to put in some utilities, some roads, man. But that's what the other side where I was just walking out there, and it's still like trees and woods, that's what all this is going to look like. They're just going to clear everything in the middle of the silt fence, and everything will be gone, crushed into the ground. Man, well, I made it back to the parking area, which is pretty much here, right at the Frenchman's Fields. Structure still here in the woods. And if you haven't checked this video out, I did a video on this structure not too long ago. And also there's a nature trail here that goes all through these woods, and I did walk it, but they were like kind of building it still, so I still have to do a little video on that. And I need to keep my eye out, like I said, for pygmy rattlesnakes, because man, they would blend into all this. Crazy. Place made out of oyster shells and coquina, almost falling apart, but it's still here, so that's awesome. And like I said, the development is right here, and that's the sad part. Walk right out of those woods, lots of history right there in those woods, and then new development right there. And then all this sand and stuff, probably from them putting stuff in here, but it's full of like little glass pieces. I couldn't resist picking that one up. Look at that. That's old, super old. Old glass. Really cool. Yeah. Thanks for joining me here. Plantation Oaks, new development areas, and also I'm right next to the old Frenchman Fields, the old Kings Road that's abandoned, and Old Dixie Highway, which is still there, thank God. Thanks for joining me. Just a little video, walking around, rambling on, thoughts, opinions, whatever, you know. And also documenting stuff before it's totally gone. Like all the crocs, they're running stuff over left and right. I mean, save it, come on. You gotta save it, right? And here I am rambling on again. So I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for joining me once again here, Volusia County, Florida, right along the old plantation lands, all being developed. See you guys next time.